Well, normally Zygmunt would be the one that would have 3-bet him, or at least raised it. Nobody did, and now Mattisau is going to have to see this flop 4 ways. King, queen, deuce, rainbow. Unlikely anybody would have a king, queen in their hands. Ivy with 3s.
Well, I think if Mike bets here,
Bet 1,600.
he might get paid off by somebody. Probably not.
Cool. 16 to play.
Phil Ivey with 2 3s. That's a pretty dangerous board to be giving him credit.
Hello, Philly boy.
Hey, Mike.
You got anything?
Figured I'd do the job myself.
Yeah, might as well.
Jack. Jack or bet?
Jack.
Yeah, he's just calling one time, I think, see what happens.
Well, he might get a free card now. That definitely is a scary turn card.
Bet 3,000. 3 to call.
And Mike is in check call mode.
Yeah, I think that turn card reassured that.
Check or bet?
I'm not sure if you love that river, though, if you're Mike.
I'll give him another chance to swing. I'm looking to check call again. Let Phil swing at it again.
Bet 8,000.
Well, Mike's already taken longer than I would have taken. To me, this is pure and simple. If he caught a queen, I pay him off.
With the line that Mike took, you're saying, hey, you know what? There's no way I can check fold this. Is that what
Absolutely, no.
Okay.
Because he hasn't represented any strength at all. Phil could be betting just about any part of this board. And matter of fact, he's a favorite to be betting the king, not the queen. If he's got the king, I just got to pay it off. Now, I wouldn't raise, which looks like Mike at first was considering. I wouldn't raise, but I would call this, absolutely.
Hello, Philly.
Hey, Mikey.
Got anything?
I think so.
You think so? I hate to hear that.
Yeah, Mike has under-repped his hand.
He has to take that into consideration here. I mean, that's a very important factor, that he's never exposed the fact that he has what he has, 2 aces. Wow, I can't believe he's taking this long.
He calls.
2 pair.
Aces up.
He hates it, but now he loves it.
Okay. Sorry.
Did you see the surprise on Phil Ivey's face?
Am I right? Can I beat anything?
King.
I can beat King Jack. That's all I can beat.
Ace King.
He'd raise Ace King.
And just like that, Mike Mattisau's back up to almost 60,000 from being down to 14.
Once again, this is not a tournament. Mike the Mouth could have just reached in his pocket and gotten more money, but he decided to kind of battle back.
You can't lay 2 to 1. You got even a donkey can cat lucky in one time.
You just said that 175 was fair to lay Phil Ivey.
Oh, I see.
I got
That's
to
you
sweat the
two.
both
I
of you.
see.
You guys can have me drawing dead after
Yeah,
this.
you're right. It's a better bet to go 2 to 1 against you. I do agree with you there.
That's the
I
problem.
weren't thinking about it.
I could be drawing dead.
I could too.
Almost.
I could too.
No, you can't.
You are drawing dead.
That's scary to think about that.
600.
Lay me 2 to 1.
Yeah, you could be.
Pass.
He's right. You could draw dead.
6 to play.
I-
Pass.
I'll take $1.60, but if
Was that same guy
If
that's
the
like
both
played
of you
one hand
sit
bad the whole day and had to
both
cost
of
me
you make a-
100,000?
make a final table
Raise
Thanks,
to
Peter. By the
2,000.
way, the guy that's played one hand bad all day long and cost me 100,000. Thanks, Peter. We're still friends.
All right, that's good. I'm glad you're over it now.
Oh, I am over. I was over it after lunch, dinner. Actually, it was perfect time for dinner for me. Actually,
Yeah,
I was able to vent and just like
2,000.
yeah, for sure.
he never slow plays ever.
Cool.
It's a good play.
It was.
Jack, 7 Jack.
I saw it.
Check or bet?
Yeah.
I saw it right away, man.
3,000.
I even said to myself, "He's got."
Phil Ivey leading right into this pot. I think Phil Ivey's just simply trying to outplay Andrew Feldman right now, and he's doing a darn good job of it so far.
I was going to say simply trying. I don't think it's a matter of trying. I think he's just doing it. Feldman is definitely in his head.
Or vice versa.
You're a poker player. What does that look say?
It says, what just happened to me? Or what's happening to me?
And how do you turn it around? When you're in that kind of place where nothing's going your way, how do you change it?
Probably needs to take a walk. Maybe a 5-minute, 10-minute break from the table, kind of gather himself. He's definitely pretty frustrated right now.
Tom Dwan still on top of the leaderboard at up 142,000. Our big loser is Sahamis at Zygmunt, down $82,900.
I got a feeling before it's over with, that won't be our biggest loser. Maybe he will be, but it's going to be a lot bigger figure than that.
You're a poet, you didn't know it.
Nothing to it the way I do it.
I can't believe that Tom is that stupid that he's got Ivy taking him down there golfing Like he's his good friend when all he's taking him down there is to beat him out of his money golfing.
When we golfed in the Bahamas, he kept paying 10,000 to hit his tee shot.
No. It was like 1,000 and 2.
We started off betting like $200 a hole or something like that, and by the end of the match, it was like he was putting 2 80-footers for like.
There was one time that I like literally just hit it into the water 17 times in a row at like 2K a pop or something. Well, you know, it was just small enough that I was like not that mad at myself for wasting 2,000. And then after like 10 of them, I was just angry and wanted to get it right. And then at like 15, I just quit angrily.
Go to the driving range. It's cheaper.
600 to play.
Feldman takes a peek. Queen 8 suited. Not going to play.
Pass. 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 600. Raise to 2,000.
Phil Ivey getting into the raising act.
We raise to 7,000.
At least you haven't played with the guys who are telling you that they shoot 95 and they shoot 76.
6,700 more.
That hasn't happened so far.
Happened to you already?
It's happened to me like
times.
20 times already.
If you're Justin Smith, if you're paying attention to Zygmunt hasn't played a hand in a while. But he picks this spot to 3-bet.
Yeah, ace-jack doesn't look near as strong for Justin Smith in this situation, where it's an open raise by Phil Ivey and a re-raise by Zygmunt.
Yeah, and sure enough, Justin Smith going to throw away the best hand, and Phil Ivey's as well. And this is going to work. And Zygmunt takes it down. And watch out, Zygmunt getting a handle on this table. And here we are in London. It's a great town, and it's a great town for poker. And some of the best in the world have assembled here
And it's 600 to play.
in Covent Garden.
Pass.
There's one of them, Phil Ivey with Queen 10 suited. Queen 10 suited.
Flats. Wow, this is a new Phil.
6 to play.
That's one thing about Phil Ivey. I mean, he's always going to change gears, mix it up. You never know where he's at.
Pass. Pass. 300
Dwan folds.
more.
Now, Feldman's in the small blind with ace-jack offsuit.
In these first,
How do you play this? Because
Yeah.
Phil Ivey and Zygmunt have both limped in.
I just limp.
Cool.
Check.
Okay, I was going to say, because if he raises, he's probably going to get both players to call, and he's got to play ace-jack offsuit out of position.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't want to do that.
Too dangerous.
Here's the flop. All hearts, 9-8-3. Feldman with the ace of hearts.
Tray 8-9.
The best hand right now is actually Zygmunt, I believe. Yes, it
A pair of
is.
threes.
But Feldman's got overs plus the ace of hearts. I can think he can play this hand pretty strong, can he?
Yeah, and he figures to just take this down when he leads out.
That's 1,700.
I love this bet sizing there. A little over half pot.
And everybody folds, and Feldman wins another one.
Didn't hear that much early on.
I got to tell you, I think Feldman's won 3 and lost 3. Unfortunately for him, he's losing the big ones and winning the small ones.
And it's 600 to play.
Sunny London. It is actually sunny out.
I know, it was a beautiful day. I saw it on breaks.
600 to play. Pass.
I'm from an arid climate, so I must have brought the weather with me. I'll take
600
credit
to play.
for it, all you Londoners. I love it here, by the way.
It's just like you. A guy from Texas, so humble.
Raise to 2,000. 2,000 to call.
2,000 from Dwan. Feldman going to call.
1,700 more.
I think that was a button call, not a I like my hand call.
Yeah, well, he's got
10
position.
off,
14 to play.
No, not him.
300.
and it looks like we're going to have 4 players to the flop.
I know Mike likes this kind of hand because it's the kind of hand where he can draw to the nuts.
Well, there's a lot of dominated hands out here. There's 3 8s, so if the 4th 8 came, we could see some action on this.
9 do 7. Check or bet.
Mike the Mouth's going to like this one. He's flopped the nut flush draw.
Nobody else really flopped much. I mean, Patrick Antonius has an opening straight draw,
Bet. 6,000.
and I guess he likes his
6,000 to
opening
call.
straight draw.
It's nice, just a little semi-bluff. And when I say semi-bluff, help us out.
Well, basically, when you're bluffing with outs, in other words, he led into this flop
Cool.
because he
6,000.
has a straight draw, so it's really not a bluff, but it's not a made hand
6,000 to
either.
play.
All right, now right now he only has 10 high. So he's hoping you take it down. But if he gets called, hey, he's still got outs.
That's right.
I don't think Feldman's going to call this unless he gets creative. No.
It would be extremely creative.
Well, we've seen it before from him. Heads up. The mouth versus the fin.
Oh, that's a good card for Mikey.